Brian, you're going to take us through the Marseille team to start with. There are two changes from the semi-final against Salzburg. Mandanda is back in goal, Pella misses out, and Zambo Anguissa in midfield instead of Lopez.
Yeah, Mandanda comes back in and said Pella played the last 4 games. Mandanda's been around, he spent a bit of time at Crystal Palace. Always looks like a goalkeeper to me that there's a mistake in him. He actually got put off at the weekend when they win the match 2-0 and they ended up scrapping out a draw. But the players that have been doing it for them are Tuvan on the right side of the front positions with Payet. He was at Newcastle for a while 2 years ago, played 13 matches, didn't score a goal, looked lightweight. But he was brilliant before he went to Newcastle, and now he scored over 30 goals this season. He's been in superb form, got important goals in the semi-final as well. Payet been absolutely brilliant. He's captain. Graeme says he thinks he's a bit mad at times. His behaviour can be loose, but as a player, he's a brilliant player. Experience at the back. Remy played for Sevilla when they were winning the competition. Big French centre-half. Luis Gustavo, Brazilian player, would have seen him in the past at Wolfsburg midfield. Another good player, played for Bayern Munich, Dortmund.
So they do have experience in within their ranks. Graeme, Brian mentioned there Payet. We all remember how he left West Ham and the circumstances of that, and yet he's gone to Marseille and he's shown the good stuff we saw at West Ham. 24 assists.
Across, when he's fired it across with great accuracy, you cannot question his ability. He's got, ability to burn. I mean, look at that technique. He's not slashed at it. It's just a perfect, contact, timing. He's on the turn there, plays a great 1-2 here, whips a ball in. There's no doubting this boy's qualities. What you would question is his, commitment at times. His personality must be in doubt at times. Again, great delivery. There's certain people can take free kicks that it doesn't matter how you defend against it. He can put that ball in, a 6-inch square with pace, which is really hard to defend. I would question his personality. He turned up at West Ham. This is going back a couple of years. He turns up at West Ham, 29 years old. I'd never heard of him. I mean, where have you been? That was my question. Where have you been all your career? You don't wake up at 29 with that kind of ability. You've had it for a long time. What have you been doing with it? And then he spends an outstanding year at West Ham and then goes in the huff and disappears.
So the attitude...
It's not one you could rely on. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Let's put Premier League teams off banning him earlier. You got to ask that question.
You don't wake up one morning.
He was unbelievable that season.
He was never in the French squad until he had that season at West Ham.
And he's trying to make it back in for the World Cup now. He's lost his place in recent months in the French squad.